Well guys, welcome to another vlog, and today I carry on with the Batmobile gt86. Engine's done. I'm going to show you what we've done outside because it's got a new bonnet, and the other job we're doing at the minute is changing the hubs out because one of the bearings was failing. It wasn't failed, but it was on the way out. So an easiest way to do it is just literally get the hub off and do what Dimitri's doing now. Remove one from the other car. Luckily, I do have another car sat here.
Luckily, facelift version.
Yeah, luckily it's facelift version, so there's no rust. And this is the one from pre-facelift from Batmobile car, which took a bit of a fight. As you can see, this thing there, I had to modify it slightly so it can go back on this one, so it's movable. But generally, it's not too bad of a process, because what you do is you remove the inner and the whole thing comes out. This is going to be pain in the ass, so ideally you want the whole thing coming out if it's in good condition. Then caliper off, which is just two 14s there. Then we got
disc which is
right there. We got a disc.
Disc is behind you.
The disc is behind me. So then we got brake shoes, which is fairly simple. Just a couple of these here springs, and then on the bottom you got, on the sides you got this thing here. It's literally attaches. You turn the little thing here. Yeah, essentially sits like that. You turn it to there, get it out, and then as easy as that. And then what's left is there's a bolt there, and there's a bolt there, and that should be about it. Oh no, there's one underneath there. There's one underneath there as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4, isn't it? Four bolts.
Yeah,
and that comes out.
Two of them for the caliper.
Yeah, two for the caliper, so that doesn't count.
When you got it.
Yeah, when I counted it was 6, so yeah, it was 4 but 2 caliper ones. And yeah, just rip the whole side off and just replace it with a new hub. That is the easiest way, because these ones literally need to be knocked out, and that's a painful process. And the other thing is you can't actually buy them readily. So yeah, the replacement hub is easy. Alright, let's carry on with that and then go back to the other 86 and get on with the day. So this is the way, guys. This is the way. Basically, that's what you want to see for an easy hub change. And this one being a facelift car, nice and fresh. All the rubbers are good. Bearings peachy. So, and even that, if you look at it, it looks fresh, because I mean it's a facelift car. This one's probably 8 years old, so you know, makes sense to do it this way. Right,
the old one.
This one's yeah, that's the old one. That's 2012. I mean, guard's already rotten.
It's seen better days.
Yeah, it's seen better days. And then yeah, bearing, you can see even inside. You can see the rust. That's the big difference. And that one was completely seized. But nice and easy. 20-minute job for now. And this one's ready to go back on. Yeah, so the update on this one is we got a replacement bonnet for it, which I had laying about. It's now running and driving. It's MOT'd. And the only thing with the bonnet is, as you can see, it's got a slight kink on the corner. That's fixable. That's not a biggie.
4 times lighter than the previous one.
And now we got replacement hub. So that's another little issue sorted with this one. And now it's getting there.
More issues.
Eh?
Driving wise, it wouldn't really have any more issues. The only issue is like bumper and the bonnet afterwards.
Yeah, it's just the looks really. It's just the looks, but mechanically it's now all essentially sorted once the hub is on. And once Dimitri's doing that,
even aircon is filled up.
Yeah, aircon. Even filled up with aircon.
Aircon wasn't filled up when we was taking apart, because this one was empty. My beamer was full.
Yeah.
This one was empty.
This one was empty.
No any leaks.
But yeah, that's how it looks now. great idea. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna play with the sofa a bit and let Dimitri do this. Alright, I'm doing this for now. So the status update, the little trim is there. Dragged it out to see where it's gonna sit, thereabouts. And it does sit alright. So only thing it needs is like a little support to the back, like this here. And go from there. And I think with the grill, I'm gonna make a little stanchion at the back so it's sat in here. Put the boot lid back on. I do have some spare lights. I'm gonna chuck these on and just keep taking stuff off I don't need, like wiring, whatnot, clean it out. Clear our rat's nest out so it's nice and clean, and go from there.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Alright, the next step is I kind of want a boot lid on it. So I've got this one laying about. This is from my first wide body gt86. I'll probably put the link in the description on that build, because that car didn't exist for too long. But the whole thing was make the lights, so this has been cut out because it was damaged, and it wasn't on the car for that long because I probably used it for about a week till I replaced the boot lid. But yeah, that was used on that car. Hopefully I can get it work with one hinge, because at the minute I've only got one hinge here. I've cleaned it all out. I'm probably going to remove this thing from here because that's essentially useless in there. And then go from there. So it's nice and clean now, ready to go. Alright, let's go.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please.
Alright, state of play is this. 1 inch, sat here, and actually works out brilliantly. So it goes down like that. And then it doesn't have enough power to push it back down. And it seems to stay where I need it to stay. I might put the second one on when I get a second hinge, and just without a strut, as Dimitri says. And what we got, only thing with this one is it might actually break the glass. It's just like that.
That's the reason why you need to get another hinge.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that around. Maybe I got one. Alright, clean that out. And what we got actually first meal that we can have in here. Got some McFlurries. Got some McFlurries to go with. And once I'm doing that, I can tell you guys what's up next, because for a long time I haven't had a gt86 of my own, but that's about to change. And I'm going to put it in this video. With this one here, idea is it's a damaged gt86, but it's a facelift model 86. So the question is, do I make a Scarecrow Mark II, or do I just do supple mods on it and sort of keep it more low-key? So I'm going to film how it's going to get repaired and everything like that, but I'll keep it fairly standard and just use it and enjoy it. Or yeah, or just go full out carbon Kevlar everything and just chuck money at it. But the problem with that is I've got this one to do. I've got RX-8 to start and finish. Then
Still bits to do with MX-5.
yeah, still got MX-5 bits to do, and obviously the car transporter that he's doing. So that could be tricky because at the minute I'm quite busy with everything. So what do you guys reckon? I'm gonna put it in this video here so you're gonna guys see it at the same time, even though it arrives tomorrow. But you know, it's YouTube time is different. Now around here it's 2 hours or 1 day or whatever. In YouTube it's 20 seconds, you know. It's one of those. Right, let's have the McFlurry and enjoy it, and then later on I'm going to put a few more bits on there. Right, and whilst I've been doing that, Dimitri has done the magic and a new hub's in. Only problem with the...
Unfortunately, I need to cut the bottom.
Only problem
spaces.
with guys running spacers, this is a 20mm spacer, right? And that means
Need 25.
your studs actually stick out past. So if anybody's buying any spacers for GT86s, I would say 25mm on the front and 30 on the back. That's your optimum line where you want to be stanced, essentially, if you will.
Because my standard ones, they don't stand banging with the line, they still...
Yeah, because 20mm is about 10 mil out on that one. But as you can see, and that gives you an extra problem, because your stud is actually too long. But it doesn't matter, because you got cutouts in the back on the wheel. So yeah, you should be alright.
It don't matter for them ones,
yeah. Yeah, you should be alright.
What about them ones?
If you got aftermarket wheels though, then that's a problem.
I bet you them ones I'm gonna have to get cut.
I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to show you the wheels that are going on this one. It's WCI's CC10s, and as you guys know, I'm a big fan. That's an OG wheel. I mean, on the GT86 it looks absolutely awesome.
And the only reason why I get it off you, because you're running on 16s and that's 18.
Yeah, that's 16, that's 18. And 5x100, and yeah,
as well.
Yeah, you got cutouts, so you should be alright.
I wouldn't even touch that one.
So, yeah, we might swap them out now and get it over with.
Give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm...
Yeah, guys, we got the lights on, so now it's looking a bit more like a car again. And these ones here are actually from a Scarecrow project again, because at the time there was this trend going around and people used to have, let's say, two eyes, let's say GTRs, Corvettes and things like that, and used to put a face on it. So I thought, oh, I'll have a clear one and a red one. But I ended up never doing it, so these are redundant at the minute. So yeah, perfect for something like this. Alright, let's go and see the wheel swap. I'm gonna help Dimitri with that one, and yeah, get back to this one, get some more stuff off it, and well, yeah, do that. Right, we got WCIs going on. These ones will need a bit of work, but on 86s this should be a perfect fitment. And you're leaving the spacers on.
Yeah.
You're leaving spacers on, so yeah, they'll be stanced as anything. And the car has actually got lowering springs, so yeah, as you can see, when it's up, that's definitely not legal. But when they drop down, there's slight camber to it, so it should be peachy. So we were saying the cutout should be enough, but as you can see, they are not. Which is not ideal. So yeah, that's the problem you get when you run in 20mm spacers on a Toyota GT86. Hey up guys, you know there's usually parts left after every project. We just did a hub swap on a GT86 and that's what's left behind. Does anybody know where they go? Because well, we didn't need them, so I don't know. The usual, I think. Alright, so next job is essentially put an aerial back on so the water doesn't leak in, which is you know, and since it had a shark fin on there, being a 2015 car, probably do some of this stuff. Look at the water, that'd be great. Oh, there you go. Polish it up. Excuse the noises. It's the scooters. Probably gonna do this. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't want to work. There we go. Probably gonna do that and then film the result. That's just easier. putting more effort in this than some people put effort in their cars. How bad is that? And as easy as that. Job's a good one. Now we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Now it just plugs in essentially, and bolt from the bottom. Nice and easy because there's nothing there. Probably cut off the wire. I'm probably gonna cut off all the wires off, so there's not in the way. And Dimitri's moving wheels. But yeah, that's the plan. Well, and before that, I actually had a chance to put the aerial on. Dimitri was moving the wheels because we wanted to do that. Well, Dimitri wanted to do that, so this is how WCI would look on an air raid car, essentially. I mean, probably not, because I don't think they would go in that far. There we go. Probably gonna get a picture of this from here. It's brilliant. So, just by fooling around, I think we found the solution for our rear support system. Because once that's in, and I'm probably going to use these because I've got two damaged ones laying about somewhere.
Everyone was using this one, so
yeah, we added blocks, so they obviously would need like 2 feet or something like that. But this should do the job. It sits nice and low there, and wheels are there. That's quite stable as well, isn't it? So, but obviously these don't look as awesome as WCI's, but it doesn't matter because this is just going to be sat on them.
No, I don't think so. You would like to leave WCIs outside.
No, probably not. So somebody probably gonna scrap them. Instead of stealing them, Scrapman's gonna go, oh yeah, look, alloy wheels. I'm just gonna go and dump them in the nearest scrapyard. Tenner. Yeah. But these ones should be alright. I mean, attachment wise, I don't even think we bothered about attaching them. Nah. Just stick them underneath there.
Underneath because it keeps the car in a level.
Yeah, then it keeps it level, and then that's that. Yeah, it's a good idea. If it works, it ain't stupid.
Patient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some loose shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me.
Right, so I've cleaned it out, so it's nice and clean inside. As you can see, we got lights, and I bought the Scarecrow number plate on it because that's not being used at the minute. Back on little blocks till we move it in a position where we want it. That's that, and that's it for this one for now. Till I get a grill. Till I get a grill, we'll figure out where it goes, blah blah blah. And as we speak, the Batmobile is getting its new wheels. So as you guys know, I love these ones. So massive concave WCIs, same as on this one here. And in a minute, you're actually going to see how they sit. So far, so good. Alright, that's it. WCI's on. Take it for a little spin, see how they settle. They're done rub. Well, on that note, I think we're done for today. And next one I'm going to show you is my new 86, which I'm getting tomorrow, but it's going out on the same video. So yeah, stay tuned. Well guys, as promised, I'm again owner of an 86. That's my own. Here it is. We got 2018 gt86 Pro, which means We got half leather seats, heated seats, Alcantara trims all around. And obviously facelifts come with these little carbon look accents, but the biggest thing with these ones is Alcantara. Only small issue with this one, it has had slight rear impact. But this is where the questioning comes, because I mean, being a 2018 facelift gt86 in UK, this thing would be worth around 15k plus minus, depends on the condition, mileage and everything like that. And in this case, somebody running the back of this one, and car itself is absolutely mint condition, very good, paint is good, everything's like that except for the damage. And insurance company has gone and decided to write this one off. And if you look at this, even all this looks like it lines up and everything. Bumper will probably go back on if I wanted to, but they've written it off. So then there's a question again on insurance companies. You know what I'm like with insurance companies. Is it gone to the point where it's too easy to write the car off? I think it has, and that's why we're all paying the premiums. Yeah, this is the one I'm going to be working on for next, well, foreseeable future, and probably going to run it around. Not going to modify it, nothing like that, because it would be good base for Scarecrow Mark II, which I'm already put the details in description. If you guys want to see what we did with that one, it was wide body carbon Kevlar HGK kitted street car essentially. But this one is too nice. Again too nice. It's the second one I bought that's too nice to cut it up essentially, and which I'm not going to do. I'm going to fix it up and then go from there. Alright, on that note, I'm still waiting on a barbecue grill to turn up for the sofa, so not going to happen on this video, but we're going to include it in something else somewhere along the line. And on that note, next stop is Japfest Silverstone, and for you guys who come in, I'll come and bring some of the stuff. We got the key tags, oh, wrong key, I don't even have that key, so we have key tags and stuff like that, so I'm going to bring those along. So if you guys come and see me, you can have key tags, you can have trolley coins. I'm going to be handing out left, right and centre, so come and say hi. We're going to be in zone 22, which is near the trade stands and food areas, so easy to find. Just look for my Subaru, and we bring in Batmobile gt86 with us, so there'll be two of us there. Alright, on that note, see you guys in the next one. Ciao! Guys, I'm bringing these with me. That way works better, don't it? I'm bringing these with me when I'm going to Japfest on this Sunday. These and these. Oh, that's not going well, is it? Everything's upside down. There we go. There we go. So come and see us. We're on stand 22 at Japfest. Come and grab these. Cheers guys. See you later.